some good energy and brought to the defense. Did you see that as well?
Yeah, Keyshawn is going to be a really good football player. We redshirted him last year. He's very smart. He's attentive to detail. He works hard. He has all the attributes to be a really fine football player. He's a little bit late right now. I spent some time with Sal in the weight room, and I think that's where his emphasis will be. But football-wise, really, he's a fun guy to coach.
Is it about finding maybe a role for him at this stage?
No, I don't know if so much a role. We have a position for him, and there's a lot of things he can do to help this football team. And he's got the length. Okay, we just once again got to get a little bit of weight on it. But other than that, you watch him play. Like I said, he does all the little things right. He's one of those guys that in everything he does, not on the field but off the field too. He's a really fine young man that some of his family should be really proud of.
Dion and Tech, if you can get those guys back, does that make this defense look completely different?
Yeah, I think it does. I mean, they're two guys that play a lot of football and they generate a lot of energy off the edge. They can do a lot of things off the edge, and so we're working on getting them healthy, and I think that'll be something that will help us, at least depth-wise, too. Give us some more depth.
Without Tack and Dion last week, so when you look back on Keyshawn's performance, how important was that when you guys didn't have those two players in front of him?
He's ready. Like I said, I don't worry about Keyshawn. If you watch him in practice, he's watching practice. He's playing every play in his mind mentally. I mean, if there's a guy that he's not one of the guys you worry about going in, and believe me, he knows what he's doing.
Where Dion, was he in the red jersey today? Was he able to do anything?
Yeah, he was able to do some stuff today. I think the doctor's just keeping a close eye on him.
Okay. And Tech?
Yeah, Tack was doing some stuff today also. Once again, that's the doctor's call.
What did you think of Darius Pickett and his performance Saturday?
Yeah, very impressive. I thought he played well. He's a guy that has a lot of upside, someone that we're counting on to be a good football player. Each and every week for this team to get better.
UNLV is known for having a lot of really good athletes and being able to do some trick play type of stuff. Does that present a different challenge at all?
They've got good athletes. Johnny Stanton, the quarterback, brings a lot to the table with not only he can throw the ball, he can run the ball, do a lot of things. And Devontae Boyd is one of the finest wide receivers we went up against last year. And he can hurt you. They've got good skilled people. The running back is as quick as you're going to find. They've got a lot of good players, a lot of places. They're very dangerous.
Is it hard to evaluate them when they're playing a 1AA team?
Not really, because you see the skill level that they have and what they can do. You see a lot of the big plays and their ability. They have a lot of guys that can get up over the top. They have a lot of guys that can run. They've got a lot of they're well organized, they're well coached. You can see that, and it's going to be a very big challenge for us on Saturday at 5:30.
You mentioned Johnny Stanton and his running ability last week. You said that a running quarterback really kind of throws a wrench in the defense. What can you do to make sure that you keep him in the pocket this time?
You just got to keep working at it all the time. You just keep working at it constantly, which we do, and having that extra guy that can run the ball creates problems. Not only for our defense but for other defenses too. That extra causes an extra gap, extra guy you have to account for.
What sort of things do you preach to your guys to make sure they stay disciplined on those types of plays?
Well, we work on it all the time. It's something that we constantly have to be aware of and alert for. And it's just, whether we're doing it in practice and doing it, or we're talking about it in meetings or watching on tape, it's somebody that we have a great concern for is always the quarterback. And not only the running ones, the guys that can get out of the pocket do a great job with their feet in the pocket. Josh, our own guy, does a really good job sliding up, moving in and out. So it's something that we have to be aware of, where we want to keep him, play him on your inside shoulder, fundamentally be sound with them, understand the situation, because those guys can hurt you if they get out of the pocket and move around.